What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Mark Holmes' crazy hair. The hair's crazy. I just got back home, and hey, maybe I should go for the high top fade, like Kid and Play. You know what I mean? Kid and Play. Hey, you know what? I think I can do it. Okay, there you go. Oh, snap! There we go. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. That's bad. You know what? A little product in there, I might be able to do it. Okay, so anyway, I've been on the road all day. I've been on the road. Well, I worked and then I drove back home, but I'm back home. We're going to live stream in about 3 hours tonight, watching the Colts and the Denver Broncos in that big shootout. Basically, that's the Desperation Bowl because you don't want to be the Colts and lose another one, and you don't want to be Denver and have Russell Wilson questions on whether or not they should have signed him and things. But we're not dealing with that. Right now, we're dealing with Mike McCarthy. And Mike McCarthy has, gotten a newfound confidence. We'll call it confidence. Because, Jerry Jones was saying, you got to give credit where credit's due, for Mike McCarthy. Because, I'm going to start talking about, you're in a fight. You step into the ring and somebody knocks your block out, like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, boom, and your head gets popped off, and then you push it back down in place and stuff, and then you get back in there. Well, that's Mike McCarthy there, and the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Okay, it wasn't exactly that, but basically that's what he was saying. And you can see that Mike McCarthy, as opposed to after we lost to the 49ers, when he was talking about the team seemed nervous last year, yeah, this seems like a totally different Mike McCarthy, because he was asked about if he understood that the Cowboys were a 5.5-point underdog in LA. 5.5 points. And basically, this is what he said. Let me play. Check it out. This is exactly what he said.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch. Knock that head off.
Actually, this is what he said.
Just say this: we're nobody's underdog. So, if you need a quote.
One more time.
Just say this: we're nobody's underdog. So, if you need a quote.
I think I like it. I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch. Okay, right. I ain't no punk bitch is what he was really saying. That's interesting. But, the Cowboys have been getting that all season long because, of course, the Cowboys have been the underdog because nobody believes them. Now, I'm going to say the dynamics of this right now, okay? What you have to understand is Vegas doesn't really care who wins or loses, okay? What Vegas wants is they want half of the money over here, and they want half of the money over here, and then they get their money in the fees and things in there. So what they're doing is everybody is actually looking and saying, Dallas. Well, maybe not. No, they're 5.5-point underdogs. Well, I don't understand this one at all, because I figured that they were trying to get more money to be bet on this, because a lot of people think the Rams, when you look at how they're playing right now, Matthew Stafford has been garbage. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, come on now. Matthew Stafford has 4 TDs and 6 interceptions. Hypothetically, let's pull a Colin Cowherd out, okay? If you take out the Atlanta game, Atlanta, a team that's not very good defensively, you have to take out 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. If you do that, that means Matthew Stafford in 3 games had 1 TD and 4 interceptions. 1 TD and 4 interceptions. I'm kind of digging this. I'm kind of digging this a bit. Look. You know what? I'm going to play with this. I'm going to see if I can get me, put some product in there and see if I can get me maybe the Ivan Drago. I must break you. Okay. Anyway, Matthew Stafford has not been good. Matthew Stafford, if you take out the Atlanta game, has more pick sixes than touchdown passes. And Aaron Donald, brother can't do it alone. He misses Von Miller out there on the outside. And that Jalen Ramsey, he had the perfect game. Perfect game. Week 1, where literally, the quarterback couldn't do any better than what he did against him. He was ass. And so now he's up in here defending his legacy and stuff against writers that say he's good, but he's a little bit overrated. And of course, Mike McCarthy's saying, I ain't no punk bitch. So, that's where we are. Mike McCarthy, feeling pretty good. Mike McCarthy, definitely getting into a stride and knowing that, hey, y'all had us dead. We're playing with house money right now. And I think the Cowboys have a good shot at this one. I could, of course, understand the betting lines favoring the Super Bowl champions. I think the Cowboys are 1-3 against Sean McVay. Sean McVay, one of the best play callers out there. And the Rams, being that bully team, just kind of seems to have the Cowboys' number. But I feel like this defense that the Cowboys have now, it's something that we haven't had in a long time, bro. I've seen a lot of Dallas Cowboys football, and I have not seen a more complete defense than what I have right now since the 90s. Because we've had great players, when you think about DeMarcus Ware, DeMarcus Lawrence in his heyday there and stuff like that. And we've had good defenses. 2007 was really good, but nothing like this, because this defense is good on all the levels. You check all the boxes that you've got fast, long length, physical guys on the defensive line. You got Micah Parsons, who's the X-Man, who literally is the driver of the engine, because teams are saying, we can't let him beat us. His numbers may not reflect how good he is, because others are going to end up feasting. DeMarcus Lawrence literally is back in that sack race with them because they were triple teaming Micah Parsons. But you can't cover everybody. And with the Rams, I want to say 9% of the time, Matthew Stafford has been getting sacked. So every 10 plays, basically, he's getting sacked. Every 10 plays, Matthew Stafford has been getting sacked. We won't even talk about his interception ratio right now either. And he's not able to get the ball deep. So if they can end up having Cooper Kupp again with another game where he's getting 10 or 12 receptions, that means the ball's not going down the field. That's what you want. We'll see come Sunday evening how it all works. We'll be right here doing our thing. I think we're going to be doing a French dip sandwich this weekend. I think we're doing the French dip. Although, I think Kathy Stans, was it Kathy? Or no. I think it was Miss Hot Sauce, Lola, had sent me pictures of a Mexican sub, which is kind of like making like a taco. You're putting some meat and some cheese and heating it up and putting it on a sub roll. So, look, one thing you got to worry about on Sunday is what we gonna eat. We gonna eat, okay? We'll get the glizzies, we'll get the wings, and we'll get the big sub. And I will see you guys later. Peace.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch. Knock that head off.